Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Check It Out, the library talk show that lets you know what's happening in and around the Bethel Park Public Library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh, and happy September to everyone.
Yes.
September is Love Your Library Month. So during the month of September, donations made to the library are matched from a match pool of $200,000 generously provided by the Jack Buncher Foundation. This is the 6th year of this program, and it applies to all libraries in Allegheny County. So during the month of September, we're asked that you make your annual donation, and they're not matched on a dollar for dollar. It's a prorated basis. Depends on how much money the 46 libraries in Allegheny County raised this month. But historically, it's been about 25 cents on the dollar. We do have a couple fundraisers coming up this month. We have a raffle going on, an online raffle.
Exciting. 3 awesome things that we're giving away.
We have a beautiful handmade quilt. We have an Xbox game console, and we have a 55-inch UHD smart TV. So you can either buy raffle tickets in person if you're at the library or online. You can check our website. There's a link to it there. So get your donations in this month. We really appreciate it. So September means we're starting up all of our fall classes and events and programs. So we have a few things going on the adult side. We have our Wise Walk, which starts Thursday, September 9th at 9:30 a.m. And it runs through November 11th. So we meet in South Park at the gazebo, and just come and walk, and you make new friends and enjoy the beautiful fall weather. This is a 10-week program that's geared towards those 50 and older. And if you have any questions, you can give Carla a call at the library. Understanding the Reality of Addiction will be held on Tuesday, September 21st at 6:30 p.m. It's presented by Lucy Garahan and Victoria Matassi. So you'll learn how to recognize addiction in your families, your friends, and your coworkers, how to protect your family, what is good treatment, and you'll also learn about Narcan, what it is, where to get it, how to use it. Learn how to help people break the stigma, and just learn that there is hope for the future. We have a class on downsizing on Wednesday, September 22nd at 6:30 p.m., presented by Donna Rossa of Space Solutions. If you're tired of maintaining that huge house with the large yard, want more time to travel, pursue hobbies, or enjoy family and friends, you've considered downsizing, but the thought of sorting through all your stuff, which I can understand this,
can be overwhelming.
Is overwhelming. But don't let your stuff hold you back. Reduce your freedom, and limit your opportunities to make changes in your life. So come out to that session. I need to send my husband Bill to that.
I was just going to ask you if you have, like, in our house there's like probably more than one room, but do you have that one room where everything's just like a junk room? No.
My basement.
Yeah, like my
Well,
basement.
we have a 2-bedroom house, so we don't have a lot of
Space to junk up.
Yes, but my basement, and if anyone's been over and has seen my yard, Bill
recently flooded.
Recently flooded, yes. But Bill has a lot of. He was a body mechanic for 27 years, and so he has a lot of car parts that he's,
And I'm sure that's hard to part with, because in his mind he probably thinks, oh, I could
It's
use
useful.
this someday, or
Right.
somebody might need this, or.
Right. So yes, it's
Yeah.
the ongoing struggle. Then we have, we have Why Meditate, Wednesday, September 29th at 7 p.m., presented by Sheila Forrester. So if you want more serenity, vitality, and mental clarity in your life, meditation can play a healing role in achieving these benefits. So you'll explore the holistic effects of meditations and the practical methods of getting started. And they'll do a little session of transmission meditation, which is an advanced form of meditation that contributes to both our well-being and service to the world. Sheila's been meditating since the late 1980s. She coordinates transmission meditation throughout the upper Midwest region and facilitates transmission meditation weekly right here in Pittsburgh. And finally, we have Special Needs Trust Planning on Thursday, September 30th at 6:30 p.m., presented by David Frick. Often the term special needs trust is mentioned to individuals or caretakers of persons with disabilities, which brings up the question, who actually needs one, what is its purpose, how do they work, are they expensive, when should you put one in place, and how do you set one up? So during this seminar, we will seek to provide some general answers to these questions. We'll also talk about next steps to resolve any questions that you have surrounding a special needs trust. And if you are an individual or a caretaker of a person with disabilities and do not have a special needs trust or forgot why you have one, this seminar is for you. He will also talk about the PA ABLE program, which is available in Pennsylvania. September is also a month of, a big month in the publishing world. We get a lot of new titles during the month of September. So I put together some new adult fiction titles for you that you might enjoy. So take a look at these. September signals the start of fall, which means at least 3 things. The kids are back in school, football season is in full swing, and pumpkin spice lattes are everywhere. It's also a great month for adding to your reading list, with big-name authors releasing sure-to-be bestsellers. We've rounded up a few new September book releases. Here we go. First up, we have The Night She Disappeared. Best-selling author Lisa Jewell is back with another psychological suspense thriller, this time about the disappearance of a young couple last seen at a party held at a large estate in the English countryside. When a writer living near the estate a year later finds a note that says, "Dig here," the mystery deepens and the twists and turns kick in. Then we have Rock, Paper, Scissors. Looking for a gothic thrill? Pick up the latest from best-selling author Alice Feeney that surrounds Adam and Amelia Wright, a not-so-happy couple celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary during a remote weekend trip to Scotland. Oh, and Adam? He has something called face blindness where he can't recognize anyone, even his wife. Bring on a creepy caretaker, a series of letters, secrets, and plenty of twists and turns. Also, it's already been optioned as a series for Netflix. Apples Never Fall. Leanne Moriarty devotees rejoice. The latest from the Aussie author follows the Delaney family. Parents Stan and Joy, newly retired from running a tennis academy, and their 4 grown children. But after a stranger's visit and Joy's disappearance, Stan becomes the top suspect. Praise for being both funny and creepy. We can't wait to see which character Nicole Kidman will play when the adaptation inevitably follows. Then we have Fuzz, When Nature Breaks the Law. Best-selling science and humor writer Mary Roach tackles the wild world of humans versus wildlife in her new nonfiction book. From dealing with a jaywalking moose, to bears committing breaking and entering, to leopards on the loose, it's a fun and fascinating look at how humans coexist with wildlife, especially when the wildlife doesn't want to behave. Then we have The Wish, written by Nicholas Sparks. This blockbuster author is back with a love story sure to top the book lists of romance fans near and far. The story follows Maggie, who, sent away to live with her aunt in the Outer Banks of North Carolina as a teen in 1996, meets the handsome Bryce, a cadet soon to be headed to West Point. Fast forward to Christmas 2019, when Maggie, now a successful New York artist and facing a dire medical diagnosis, recalls her first love. Then we have Cloud Cuckoo Land, written by Anthony Doerr. Doerr won the Pulitzer for the gorgeous, sweeping World War II saga, All the Light We Cannot See. He's back with this imaginative, time-bending tale that ties stories together set in 15th century Constantinople, present-day Idaho, and on a spaceship in the future via an ancient Greek manuscript. Yes, we are intrigued. And finally, we have Believing, our 30-year journey to end gender violence, written by Anita Hill. 30 years after her headline-making testimony before Congress against Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas, Hill's new book chronicles gender violence over the last 3 decades. Part memoir, part analysis, and a call to action, Hill writes of the frequency of gender abuse and assault in America, especially against women of color, those who are transgender, and non-binary people, along with solutions she has discovered through her research and advocacy work. We look forward to seeing you at the library, so come on in and check out one of these titles today. So we have those books and so many more for you to enjoy, and that's what's going on the adult side. What about you?
All right. So over in Children's, we are happy to be seeing everyone in person again, of course, and our story times start back up this month. But I do want to mention, for the first time ever, at least since I've been here, we are asking you to register for those story times, and that's just so that we can keep everybody safe by limiting the number of people in our program room. We are fortunate to have a fairly large room. I mean, it's a great size, but it's not big enough to accommodate everyone and still socially distance at the same time. So that is our reasoning behind the registration, in order to make it fair, because we do understand, those spots are going to fill up quickly, and that's certainly not what we're used to, right? We've never turned anyone away from story time before, so we realize that this is a change, and so to accommodate more people, or at least to make it fair, we are opening weekly registration. So it's not like
that's a great idea.
Yeah, so it's not like you sign up for toddler story time and you're in all 8 weeks, because then we would only be taking such a small amount of you. We are going to do weekly registration, which will open every Sunday at 1 p.m. You can hop on our website, bethelparklibrary.org, and register from there. You'll simply click on the Fall into Fun page, and that link will take you directly to our Event Keeper calendar. Or you can call us at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, and we will happily answer the phone and take your registration over the phone. And of course, you can always register in person as well. The other thing that we're doing in order to try to make it more fair is, if, unfortunately you can't get into the weekly story times, if you're missing the registration date or whatever it may be, we are going to continue our outdoor story times. And those aren't set on any set schedule just yet, but we are going to be randomly popping up at different libraries or different parks. So we were at Simmons all summer long, and that's a wonderful park, and we'll definitely go back there. But we may try some other parks too in and around the area. So to be privy to that information and to know exactly when we will be popping up, you simply need to follow us on social media. We will post to our Facebook page as well as Instagram. So that's that. Miss Heather is also starting up. This is, I don't like to call it a story time, but it's definitely one of our early literacy classes. It's her almost kindergarten class, and there still is room in both of those sessions. So this class is intended for those students who will be entering kindergarten in the fall of 2022. So not starting kindergarten this year, but starting next year. There will be a 1 o'clock session as well as a 4:30 session, and Miss Heather does a great job, and has been working tirelessly upstairs, just prepping materials. A former teacher, she is very
Prepare.
Yes, and she's doing a great job. So all of those kindergarten-based concepts will be taught to your child, and they'll have a lot of fun in doing that as well. Miss Heather's a lot of fun to be around, that's for sure. So story times, almost kindergarten. We also are doing a preschool French class this month. Everybody bonjours. Miss Nancy will be teaching this, and it will include stories, songs, activities, and crafts in both French and English. Themes will include greetings, numbers, colors, and animals.
I might come to that.
Do you know any French?
No.
I don't either. Oui. That's about it. Croissant. Maybe some foods. That's about it. Then we have, I'm trying to think what else we have that I know there is still room for. Oh, let's talk briefly about family programs. Every second Saturday of the month throughout the fall and winter, we will be hosting Craft Away Saturday. So at 2 p.m. you can stop by the library to hear a story and make a related craft. And September's craft is this adorable unicorn.
I have 2 little nieces that would absolutely love that.
Yeah, so there's a story time that'll go along with this, and then you'll stay and make the craft. And I love both the hair and the horn, just because she used some really cool scrapbook paper here, as well as some really colorful, playful yarn. So this is super cute. Now, after Craft Away Saturday is over, extras of these crafts will be given away like we did our grab and go, or take it and make it kits. But it won't happen until after that second Saturday. So if you don't make it on this month, it would be September 11th. You can come in that following week or anytime thereafter to pick it up and take it and make it at home. But I will warn you that those go very quickly. I think she preps 50 and they go like that. So just kind of be on the ball and make sure you do that quickly if you are indeed interested. But Craft Away Saturdays, I mean, it's just a nice time just to come and hang out at the library. Come do the craft, but then also stay and play, stay and hang out, stay and read a book. So any Saturday, you're welcome to do that, but we're happy to kind of bring back our second Saturday of every month. That was all preschool. Well, family is all ages. The other things I talked about earlier were all for the preschool age group. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on for our elementary friends. I just finished another What's Cooking episode. We did those. We took a break in the summer, but we did them throughout the year, and I want to bring those back. I have a lot of fun doing those. So that won't be an in-person class, but something that you can still find on our website. So especially for those people who might not yet be comfortable coming back in, and we certainly understand that.
Indeed.
You may still be looking for some pre-recorded content, things that you can enjoy from home, and this is definitely one of them. So on What's Cooking, I like to read a story and then share a recipe that goes along with it. So September's What's Cooking is up on our website. Open Art Studio, there's a few spots left. That's taking place next Wednesday, September 8th, or this upcoming Wednesday, September 8th. And Open Art Studio is just that. We're going to allow you to use any of our materials in our craft closet. You can just have at it. We will take out the duct tape and the streamers and the, gosh, we have so much in there. What else? You know, anything.
Glitter.
You can, we'll bring out the glitter. Dare you say glitter? I'm the one cleaning up from this program. No, of course, I love glitter. You know, we'll break out some paints, and you can just kind of go at it and get creative and create a masterpiece. So that is Wednesday, September 8th at 6:30. Wednesday, September 15th is Hooray for Colors. Do you have a favorite color? I probably asked you that before.
Purple.
Yeah, mine used to be purple, and then it was red, and now it's yellow. But opening a box of crayons opens a world of imagination and fun. So Miss Dawn, in honor of National, I think it's Coloring Day or something, Crayon Day, in September, she's going to explore the creative possibilities and learn about also the history of the Crayola crayon, which is really interesting. There's a little video on YouTube. I don't know if she's showing this or not, but I've watched it before. Just how crayons are made and kind of
It
the
is very cool.
history
I like to
behind
watch
it.
the how it's made.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Those-
channel it's on, but
Those are really neat. So that's Wednesday, September 15th at 6 p.m. And I know there are still spots available in that class. The Carnegie Museum of Natural History will be coming to teach a class all about dinosaurs. So if you have a dino-loving fan out there, you will have to register him or her for this class. It's for grades K through 2. That's the target audience, and that's on Saturday, September 18th at 11 a.m.
which happens to be my birthday.
Ah, that's right. I knew it was September. I forgot the date. And then Miss Heather's doing a tabletop triathlon, and I think this idea is a lot of fun.
Okay.
This is for grades 2 through 4. And, you know, tabletop games, what do you think of? I always think of paper football. We used to do that
Yes.
at recess when I was in elementary school. But there's ping pong, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so she's doing tabletop games and other things as well. I think she's going to do a can jam tournament, which is a lot of fun. We always play those like at graduation parties and family reunions. Do you know what that is?
No, I do not.
Oh my gosh, can jam is like 2 trash cans. I guess you turn them upside down, and they have a slit in them.
Okay.
And you're trying to throw a frisbee or throw a
Oh,
disc.
I would not be good at that at all. I
Really?
can't throw a frisbee.
You might
frisbee to save
surprise
my
yourself.
life.
It's a lot of fun. And then a mystery challenge as well. So, tabletop games that include paper. Everyone's a winner. Again, grades 2 through 4, and that's Monday, September 20th at 6:30 p.m. So that's it for September. We'll talk more about October and November programs and upcoming shows. But this flyer is available to pick up, you know, at the library next time you stop in. But it's also available for you to print from our website. Have some stuff going on for our teen friends as well. First, I want to mention our teen lounge is always still open for you. So we were, you know, offering some more things throughout the summer to try to get you guys to come in more, and we will continue to do that. But I want to stress that it's open all hours, as long as the library is
long as the
open. And
library's
it's for
open,
you to
yes.
use. So stop in after school to do your homework, come in the evening to hang out with your friends. It's there, and we want you to use it. But we're going to continue offering teen lounge hours specifically, and that just means that one of us will be, I mean, we're always on hand to answer your questions, but we'll have more of a presence over in the lounge with you. So if you need some book recommendations, we'll be there. You know, if you have a question about a project coming up or whatever it may be, we'll be there a little more, how do I want to say it? We're always
In
there
the
for you,
area.
but you always have to come over to the children's side,
Yes.
right? We want to be with you over in the teen side. So every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m., so after school hours, somebody will be there to hang out with you. We'll also bring snacks, so that's a bonus if you come during that time. And we are also going to continue to offer our teen book boxes. So if you are a teen who did participate in this past summer summer reading program, you already know about this, and hopefully you enjoyed it enough that you'll want to continue. If you did not do summer reading, that's okay. You still have time to sign up for this. And what it is a monthly subscription. We're calling them teen book boxes. Some places call them like booklet and different things like that. There's some creative names out there.
Book box, and it's in the pizza box.
We're keeping it standard. Teen
Awesome.
book box. It looks like you're getting a pizza, but we put 2 books in there, maybe a movie, and then always 2 or 3 surprises. So you might get a coupon for Chick-fil-A, you might get a bag of chips, you might get a cool keychain, but there's always some goodies in there as well. And it's just a fun way to keep you guys reading and to maybe introduce you to a new genre. You can come back, just like a monthly subscription, like a magazine subscription would work. You come back and you get a new one on a monthly basis. So the only difference is like when you subscribe for a magazine, you're receiving in the mail. Right. We can't mail these out to you. You have to come in and get it, but it'll be ready for you. And we're excited about it. It's a great service that we enjoy preparing, and hopefully you guys enjoy reading. So stop in if you're interested in that. Stop in and see us. If you did participate in summer reading, you'll be getting an email, and you can let us know via email whether or not you want to continue your subscription. 2 classes this month for teens is Ice Cream, You Scream. We all scream for
ice cream.
You were just saying how much you love ice cream, that you never tasted it,
was.
or you never enjoyed it before.
Yeah, it's not that I never tasted it,
and
but it
now
wasn't
you're
my
this
thing.
Ice cream.
And yes, Bill introduced me to soft serve ice cream, which I was like, I don't want it. And now,
And where's your favorite place to go for soft serve?
Mango Twist, which is out near 84.
Yeah. I haven't gone to that one yet, but there's so many good ice cream places around here. But on Ice Cream You Scream Day, we're going to make ice cream right here in the library, which for as easy as it is, I should do this on like What's Cooking. I never really thought about that. For as easy as it is, I've never made it, but I imagine it's just like probably 3 or 4 basic ingredients, right? You would need cream and sugar and milk, maybe milk and cream.
And a flavor.
And then your flavor, vanilla or whatever it may be. Yeah. So Miss Dawn is doing this because it's National Ice Cream Cone Day. So what better way to celebrate, and what better way to celebrate than with making your own ice cream here at the library.
Very cool.
So Wednesday, September 22nd at 6 p.m. And then they're both about food. So something right up my alley. Let's talk about stress. On September 30th, which is a Thursday evening at 6 p.m., we'll be making tacos. How do you feel about tacos?
I love a taco.
Me too. I feel like, I don't know. I always say pizza. I love pizza. I love pasta. Yes. Those are my like go-to if someone says, what's your favorite food? But I really never get sick of tacos either. And so it'll be either myself or Miss Sarah teaching this class, but we're just going to come and cook tacos because everybody loves tacos. And we're just going to kind of hang out and de-stress. It'll be a time to kind of talk about anything that's bothering you, talk about the pretty heavy stuff that's going on in the world today, or maybe just you had a bad day at school. It's going to be a way to kind of just let it all out and enjoy some tacos and, queso. Maybe we'll have queso because who doesn't love queso? In addition to just talking about it and talking about that stress, we'll give you some helpful strategies in dealing with that stress. So that's Thursday, September 30th at 6 p.m. and we do hope that you'll attend. Right now, neither of those programs have a registrant. I'm kind of bummed because I think they're really, so please sign up and encourage your friends to sign up as well. For that one, we are taking 15 spots because we can distance you guys safely in the program room. You know, I should mention, for the younger ones, we only took 8, but that's because we're including the parent, right? We're always assuming that a caregiver is going to be with the younger kids. So when we have 8 slots open, it really means 16. But when it's just for the elementary students or the teens, they're walking in there and staying in there by themselves, so we can open registration a little bit more. So we're taking 15 for those 2 classes, for all the other classes. Wow, I feel like that was a mouthful. I don't know, but that's what we have going on. And like I said, we're super excited to be offering in-person programs again, even though we are asking you to wear a mask, which everywhere pretty much is now.
That is what that was one of my announcements, that we are requiring a mask now for all visitors to the library, regardless of your vaccination status, just because, we had about 400 people a day coming through the library, so that's a lot of exposure.
There's a couple different reasons, right? And
for our staff.
Kids who can't be vaccinated yet, we have their safety in mind as well.
Yes. So you do need to wear a mask when you come to the library. Library will be closed on Monday, September 6th for the Labor Day holiday. And then our Sunday hours will resume on Sunday, September 12th. We're at the library from 1 to 5 p.m. And Community Day is Saturday, September 25th.
Yes.
And the library will have a presence there, so stop by and see.
Make sure you come over and say hi.
Yes, awesome. That's all I have.
I think that's all I have. So if you have any questions on any of the things that either myself or Christine talked about on today's show, you know what to do. Go ahead and give us a call.
Visit our fabulous website.
Or better yet, stop in and see us in person. Until next time, everybody, good night and take care.